Was Robert Owen's New Lanark a true socialist utopia? Imagine a place where workers are treated with kindness, education is a priority, and the community works together for everyone's benefit. That's what Robert Owen aimed for at New Lanark. Owen was a cotton mill owner in Scotland during the early 1800s. He believed that society could be better if people worked cooperatively and cared for each other. His ideas are often called Utopian socialism because they tried to create a perfect society, or utopia, based on fairness and shared responsibility. At New Lanark, Owen made many changes. He improved living conditions by building better houses and providing clean water and sanitation. He introduced education for children and adults, which was rare at the time. He also limited child labor and banned harsh punishments. Owen thought that if people learned and grew in a supportive environment, society as a whole would improve. These reforms showed that a community could be run humanely and profitably at the same time. Owen's plan went beyond just New Lanark. He envisioned entire communities of 500 to 3,000 people living and working together. These communities would share work, resources, and even raise children collectively after the age of 3. The idea was to create a network of cooperative towns that would eventually replace the competitive, profit-driven society of the time. He believed that cooperation and shared goals could build a better world. However, New Lanark was still part of a capitalist economy. The mill needed to make money, and Owen had to work with business partners who sometimes disagreed with his reforms. Despite this, Owen proved that humane working conditions did not have to hurt profits. His community was successful enough to show that social and economic goals could go hand in hand. While New Lanark was not a fully socialist society, it was a bold step toward that goal. It embodied many ideas that would later be central to socialist thought. Owen's community was a practical example of how cooperation, education, and social care could work together. It showed that creating a more just and caring society was possible, even within the constraints of the industrial age. In the end, New Lanark was a real-life attempt at a socialist utopia. It was not perfect, but it demonstrated that a society based on shared responsibility and kindness could exist alongside industry. Owen's work inspired future movements that aimed to make society fairer and more humane. So, while it might not have been a utopia in the strictest sense, it was definitely a significant step toward realizing utopian socialist ideals.